am always a fan of whenever Foxy goes balls to the wall and adds a meme car. One of my favourite things to do with the old Bugatti Chiron, and also the 300 Plus, was make them into off-roaders, and now, thanks to the Chiron off-road thing concept, I'm not sure if it's real or not, Foxy has given us the Hyperlux Sage Desert. The Hyperlux Sage is basically CDT's fake model Chiron. And the desert, which I'm presuming means Dakar, because that's what the Porsche Dakar and the Audi Dakar fake names are, presumably means, well, this would go in real life by the Chiron Dakar. So, it's actually based... I'm not sure. I think Foxy may have been more inspired by the sheer amount of people that turn their Chirons into off-roaders. I was once one of them. And, while I'm not usually a fan of ruining cars, I've got to admit this was quite fun in a childish way. So, now they've made the childish fun into an actual childish car. And I am all there for it. To create this extremely silly car, what Foxy's done is lifted up the Chiron, given it massive, massive engine spacers, a roof box, and what appears to be a skid plate on the front, and guards on the sides. It's quite simple, and to be honest, that's exactly what I want. It's not supposed to be, you know, completely redesigning the front of the car or anything. It's a very basic version of the Chiron. Just slightly change the model by, you know, adding on something to the body and putting a couple of bits of metal near the doors and the front. It's still very close to the classic CDT off-roading Chirons. And that's a good thing. Because it means Foxy's not overcomplicated things, and it makes me happy. Now, I will probably do a feature on this next long-term reviews this is in, so next Saturday, but check out my de-Dakar-fied Chiron. It's still a bit slower than the standard Chiron, but you do get a roof rack. Ah, it's the aero, isn't it? That's why it's still slow. Makes sense. Anyway, I am having a bit of fun with this. Here's some suspension problems. That Chiron handled pretty well. And now it's sort of back to its characterful, weird handling self. It's not bad. I mean, slightly understeery. But, it isn't half fun. It's a very chaotic thing. There's a lot of body lean. Feels like the front wheels are going to snap, and then every so often it does flip. It's chaotic. And it's very fun. I like it. Look at this. Yeah. Good fun, this car. Which is, to be honest, why I like fun cars. Not if they're good, just if they're exciting. This is absolutely the dog shit, to be honest. But chaotic and fun. So I like it. But by far and away the best bit is the fact that it does away with a lot of the Chiron's dullness. I like the Chiron. It's a very competent car. It's just a bit cement salesman-y. It's boring. But this, well, it's no more apparent when you drift it about how fun it is. Remember, this is, at heart, a rally car. It's got not much grip. It's supposed to slide. And that's good fun. You can still feel that it is quite grippy, and that comes from these absolutely enormous tyres, but sliding, yeah, that's what this car's really good at, and I like that a lot. So now we are, taking it somewhere where it doesn't belong. Ah, perfect. Oh yeah, Phoenix is showing me his new outfit. Oh yeah, I forgot he got the Chiron 110 hands. That's actually going to be a good rival because, I forgot to review it. I was on holiday, so I had better things to do with my time. Right, let's try this. I'm beating him. Hello. I don't know how fast the Chiron 110 hands is, but I know it's 8 million, which is really bad value for money compared to the 5 million for the Chiron. But this trumps both of them because it's free. And apparently easier to drive because Phoenix has had an accident. Or maybe that's just his skill issue. Ooh, nearly flipped it. This is the problem with the wheels being so enormous. It's much easier to flip this car, as I find all too often. Okay, 40.7. Pretty respectable time. I mean, especially for a car that could probably do 4.7 if the road surface was dirt or sand. That's a good thing about the Go Anywhere cars. They can do these lap times no matter what surface they're on. Or sheer on. I'm sorry. And that's the great thing about the Chiron Dakar. It's really a Go Anywhere car. It's not just an only works off-road, it's not an only works on-road, it's not it doesn't work on wet roads. It works perfectly well everywhere. And on that bombshell, thank you all for watching. Long-term reviews, can't remember which one, coming out tomorrow, possibly, and cool shit. Nice.